welcome back to 27 Fox Place. I'm so glad that you could stop by today. I have a little bit of everything to get ready for the week, and every morning I make the bed, tidy up around the house, and get dressed for the day. And if the dishes are clean, I empty the dishwasher and I'll take care of the laundry. Most days I take care of these things within the first hour of the day, but on the weekends I usually get a little bit of a late start. I try to spread out the maintenance cleaning over the week, and the more I can get done during the week, the less I have to do on the weekends. And I've managed to keep up with my routines for the most part this week, so today I don't have a lot to take care of. There have been a lot of new subscribers lately, so I thought it would be a good idea to introduce myself. My name is Randy, and I make videos for cleaning and organizing motivation. And whether you are a new or long-term subscriber, I would like to take a moment and thank you for supporting my channel. And when I first started this channel, I had no idea what would happen, but you have helped me to succeed in my wildest expectations. And of course, I wouldn't have been able to do it without your help. And if you are new, be sure to introduce yourself in the comments. I love reading your comments, and they're always so helpful and supportive. And I may not have the time to respond right away, but I always respond as soon as I can. I need to tidy up in the laundry room. I did a load of laundry the day before and hung up some clothes to dry, so today I just have a few clothes that I need to put away, along with a few other things.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart.
I have a few groceries that didn't get put away, and they're taking up space on the countertop. And we keep a bottle of vinegar under the sink in the kitchen and another bottle out here in the laundry. And both bottles are almost empty, so I'm going to combine the contents into one container so that I can make room for the new bottle.
You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what.
I have a blanket that I washed this morning that needs to air dry, and I started to hang it up to dry, but then decided to use the no heat setting on the dryer to speed up the dry time. Clothes that air dry can be stiff, and using the no heat setting on the dryer helps to soften the fabric.
I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
When the laundry hamper gets full, I sort the laundry and pull out the biggest pile to wash, and I'll round up anything else in the closet that needs to be washed. We each have a shelf in the closet to keep clothes that we want to wear again, and I'll add those to the wash along with any of the delicates, and I keep mesh bags in the closet to wash things like sweaters and other delicate items.
Side by side and through, no limit to what we can do.
I'm going to load up the washing machine and use the delay setting so that I'll have clean clothes waiting for me in the morning. And so when I get up, I'll transfer the clothes to the dryer, and by the time I'm finished with my morning routine, I'll have a load of laundry that's ready to fold.
Finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I use vinegar in place of fabric softener because the vinegar removes the minerals and deposits that can make clothes stiff and dingy.
Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I needed to empty the dryer so that I could clean out the lint trap, and I used wool dryer balls to help speed up the dry time, and I tried to pull out the blanket without scattering the dryer balls everywhere, but I ended up chasing them down anyway.
Show me your weakness. We're in this together now.
And it's important to clean out the lint screen after every load of laundry to keep the dryer running efficiently. If the lint builds up in the screen, it takes longer for the clothes to dry, which adds to the cost of the utility bill. And lint built up inside the dryer can ignite and cause a fire. So once a week, I try to clear out the vent as well, and I use a brush to reach down into the dryer to loosen up the lint that sticks to the sides.
I'll keep you safe, I'll give you my everything. Even if we're falling down, even if we're falling down. All of me is yours, every part of me. 'Cause we're in this together now.
Most of the meal prep is done for the week. I just have a few things that I need to finish to get ready for the week, and I try to have a green smoothie every day to make sure that I get enough fruits and veggies in my diet, and smoothies are a quick, easy, and portable way to do that. But to save time, I combine the ingredients in resealable bags and store them in the fridge and freezer. And I like smoothies, but I wouldn't say it's something that I crave when I'm hungry, so having the bags ready keeps me from resorting to unhealthy options. I chop up the veggies into large chunks before I put them in the freezer, and it saves room in the bags, and it also makes it quicker to process in the blender. I like to reuse the freezer bags, so I rinse them out and store the empty bags in the freezer along with the rest of the smoothie ingredients. I've shared this recipe before, but I'll be sure and leave the recipe in the description box. But if you have any questions, be sure and let me know in the comments.
I'll be your light, I'll keep you from darkness. Even when the sun don't shine, even when the sun don't shine. Give me your strength and show me your weakness. 'Cause we're in this together now. You and me together now.
I put a pot of water on the stove before I started assembling the smoothie bags, and now that the water is boiling, I can add the eggs. Hard-boiled eggs are another staple that I like to have in the fridge for busy mornings, and I just add the eggs to boiling water and I set the timer for 12 minutes and I get perfect eggs every time. The second part of my smoothie prep is the greens, and I keep the greens in the fridge, and I add about 4 cups of greens to a 1-quart bag, and I like to use half spinach and half kale, but any combination of leafy greens will work for this recipe. And 1 cup of packed greens weighs about 1 ounce, and I like to use a scale to measure the greens to make sure that I'm getting the right amount. Once the eggs are done cooking, I'll submerge them in ice water to make them easier to peel, and once they're cool enough to handle, I'll store them in the fridge.
I need a minute to think, or maybe two. 'Cause yesterday I lost control and said some things I felt that you should know. I need a day to clear my mind and leave it all behind. It's gonna be okay.
Having a fridge stocked with veggies that have been washed and chopped saves so much time later, and it makes it easier to prepare meals during the week.
Let them sweep away, there'll be another day tomorrow. I keep repeating the same mistakes. I did them all before, in every shape. There's a million ways to mess things up, and I need some time to figure out what to say and make our troubles disappear. Oh, tomorrow's near. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow I will set things straight. Tomorrow's gonna be okay. Let all my troubles go away. Tomorrow it's gonna be okay, no matter.
I took some fish out of the freezer for dinner, and I just need to put it into a dish and let it defrost.
Let our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. It's gonna be okay, no matter come what may. I'm gonna set things straight tomorrow. Let all our worries fade, let them sweep away. There'll be another day tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh.
And now that everything is ready for the week, I wanted to clean up the patio so that I can enjoy a little bit of time outside this afternoon. And winters in California can be unpredictable. We get a week of cold followed by a week of mild temperatures, and this week is warming up. So I wanted to start by folding up the furniture covers and getting them put away.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day.
I use a leaf blower to clear off the dirt and debris off the patio and the furniture, and once that's done, I'll go ahead and wipe off the tables.
To see the horizon in the far. Excuses were two for a penny. but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. A good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
The flowers are already starting to bloom, so I need to fertilize, and I use fish emulsion. It's 100% organic and it makes the plants bloom like crazy, and I just dilute it with water according to the directions, and I water the plants as I normally would.
There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this.
The only thing left to do is enjoy the fresh air and sunshine, and if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, be sure and hit the subscribe button before you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
If only just for a bit. There's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggle. is waiting for us. There's a new day waiting round the bend. There's a new day, and it will restore us. There will be new ways. This is not the end.